Peace FM 104.3. Who to meet
Sure. Let's start with Kwaw Kese advocating say in your presidential debate. Now we make a remark be name say Kwaw Kese no ni Ghana ha.
Also no ni Ghana oba.
Of course. Why would he be out there and be advocating say chinchina in your presidential debate and all that stuff? I mean, first of all, in your opinion, I mean once or a Ghanaian or a voter, meaning so to me register idea once or logged in at US, meaning so vote to or register to vote there. But regardless, no, he's a Ghanaian. He's a voter. And no opinion, and so she say a critical say you be in your presidential debater any right to actually call for that. Now, you tell me say, so presidential debate no, boss, any constitution say chinchina say candidates no omoye debate. It is not in our constitution.
Okay.
Now I think so the first time I hear it was in 2000. And you pick it from US, if I'm correct. If I'm correct.
Yeah.
But see, some presidential debates in you have US.
Yeah.
Because omonomo democracy, emupi, and over the period we always try to mimic senior moyo. And so yeah, president debates started in 2000. You pick it from US. Now US or crown and you're constitutional, and you're customary, and since 1988, I be a part of electionary process. And see, you cannot do an election without going through the presidential debate for both the presidents, and as the presidential candidates, any of vice. However, a new constitution. Now, the other interesting bit about US for the this. There's actually an organization or a group dedicated more share debates also. So there's a commission on presidential debates in the US. And establishing an ache.
Yeah.
Inti be able Kosubiano on the debates ni biano a SAG group no commissioner responsibility. So there's a president, there's a vice president, is a whole structured organization. Oba Ghana has here, boss. Omo organized debates no a swing it from IEA to NCCE. So here we are trying to copy what the USA regard to presidential debate.
Okay.
But when it comes to the organization, 2018, IEA, Institute of Economic Affairs, and organization. I remember saying 2016, NCCE and NCCE, and organization. So compared to the US, they have a structure. It doesn't have to move from one organization to the other. This year, because we don't have the resources and the wherewithal to actually organize it, so we won't do it. Then another organization will try to pick it up and say, okay, it's unique because one, any constitution, two, any customary, everybody can say something to me. In 2016, then opposition leader Nana Akufo-Addo, one partaking in presidential debate 2016
yeah
or say or no any party no said say omo campaign commitments no na hu hia sen someone then President John Mahama the others be debate, and guess what, he won.
Okay,
so it tells you say debate no instead they need to so be brave with regard to the outcome of the election, because mind you omo supporting MPP no omo supporting MPP regardless. Omo best support to NDC, no best support to NDC, regardless of the debate. Usually, debate is supposed to win or woo floating voters. And if party no any presidential candidates no feel say, listen, other means are able to engage these floating voters no and make them winner. Well, let's go ahead and do it. And that's how come. In 2016, they found other ways of engaging those floating voters, and guess what? They won. So Kwaw Kese is expressing his opinion, but what he should know is say, and yet by force, it is not constitutional, and even in Ghana, no customary, and we do not have that structure. Say, wait, and you see, when he was speaking, he didn't know exactly who to say oh body way you are supposed to organize the presidential debate. I didn't know
I'll say Ghana for you force
you get it. Because any constitution, I don't know whether I'm going to ask IEA and ask them NCCE to organize the presidential debate. But I'll call US, there's a commission on presidential debate. If ABM this year, I would say so. At the end, a commission on money. So that's the difference. And see, sometimes on the boss, our best. He has every right to ask for it. But when I call it to the boss, I'm sure we will not have come forward with this debate. Debate.
But say, I know the yes. I think say I mean, he's a Ghanaian. Maybe he's airing his views. And I may say he has every right to express that opinion. Say a presidential debate, and that's the reason why Mama analysis say. And yet constitutional. And now sign constitution is supposed to be customary, be part of your process, no. But over the years, no, clearly no it's not even customary. And that's why in 2016 a party and a candidate said and true, they do not partake. And it seems like this time around still now no yes. And you can't force them. You can't force them. Yeah. And if in 2016, even when he was in opposition, 1 year and no winning now, why would you think he would come out or in control or incumbent? You understand? Yeah. So for me, it's once any constitutional, no, I'm putting to any customary, and again, you need structure, no, in the US for one. So it's very difficult to actually say body ban any organizing. So only body corner easily you can point fingers at say NCCE. You are your mandate to say money. And I say, but once we do not have that body mandated to do the presidential debate, no, I mean, it's very difficult. And like I say, at the end of the contract, we might not have one. We might not have it. We might not have it. Sometimes I wonder, so one more cry na debate here, so imagine. Exactly. One more. And I'm saying, also say debate. No, listen. MPP for no would support regardless. The debate will not change their mind. Of course. Almost support to NDC and also will not. What will happen? Because it will embolden them. Whatever we will be discussing the debate and so on. And no push. You will support it. We will defend it. It's ideally they're supposed to woo and I say floating voters and as someone we undecided no. Yet target no. And I mean to make sure say if that candidate and any party no feel say we have other ways a bit me. Those undecided voters now would rather go and fix it than go and sit on a debate. What I say, so for me, I think that if MPP and as a binary feel say, listen, if they are undecided voters in the system, we know how to get them, we know how to convince them instead of going to expend our time on a certain debate and not, and especially when, and as a considering the fact that they did not partake in 2016, they won. Why should they do it again? Debate. That was 2012, right? 2012. Yeah, or they were distracted. Everyone has debate. That was 2012. So for me, I think or expressing your opinion about circumstances surrounding the presidential debate in Ghana now. A bad thing say be this year. Yeah. I was at moment here Kwaw Kese asem no kan ni na yensamra meto aso.
I say na mo se den. Yeah, Ghana fu mweni nda ho. Aja say. Mweni nda ho. President Nanado and ex-president Mahama for debate. We for make it happen. Because Charlie, Peace FM. We they sit here, we they watch what they go on for some time now. Abain we be ban we be diko. Abain we ban we be diko. This government go can chop. And we they make fun of it. See there more things they happen. Western Togoland side where a serious thing where you go fee escalate. We for make one eye day ground. Mama yenin daho. And whoever the next government is gonna be, if President Nanado is still gonna be the president, we for know what is on the table for us. What I say. If there's going to be a new president, so we for know. So these people for sit down and debate. Mama Mweninda ho, we for know what is on the table for us. And yes, Charlie, you better now Ghana na yeni idea, you better now we ban, we be diko, we buy billions of dollars a wobobo. Ba obeko Ghana na ye kwa ye road ni tutu. And I must say Ghana na Accra. Mama Mweninda ho.
Okay, Mama Mweninda ho na Ghana enye Accra na yede.
Peace FM 104.3. Who to meet Taki?